For the last month, this is what life has looked like. In the coming weeks, the heaviest restrictions of the nationwide lockdown may be lifted. But now we know social distancing to suppress the virus could be part of our lives until 2021. It's a dismal prospect, but today Scotland's First Minister was pragmatic.
So a return to normal as we knew it is not on the cards in the near future, and it is really important that I am upfront with you right now about that. What we will be seeking to do is find a new normal, a way of living alongside this virus.
Ms Sturgeon spoke of a phased lifting of the lockdown, but stressed gatherings in pubs and at public events will be banned or restricted for many months. One public health expert told me, despite the sacrifices we'll all face, it is but a small price to pay.
A lot of this is going to continue for the rest of the year. If some of it doesn't, that's going to be a bonus. That's the best way to think about it. You know, during the Second World War, they had to get used to straitened conditions for 5 years. You know, we're going to be let off lucky here.
June the 1st falls the week after the half-term holidays, and it's when UK schools could start to reopen with restrictions, enabling parents to begin returning to work. It's 2 weeks after France is due to lift their lockdown. A country was several weeks behind on the coronavirus curve. Today, the Children's Minister couldn't give any indication of a date.
The schools will be opening, I'm afraid, when we get the right scientific and medical advice that we can do that without putting the extra pressure on the NHS.
One of Britain's biggest house building companies, Taylor Wimpey, has today said it will begin reopening mothballed sites early next month. Our economy is slowly starting to reopen, but the post-lockdown workplace will also be very different for everyone.
So you have to take an employee's temperature when they come into work. If they've got to go have a temperature, they go straight home. You've got to have a load more cleaners to clean the toilets every single time one person goes in. You've got to have social distancing on the factory line, 2 meters apart for everybody. You know, there are businesses that can continue, but it has to be with a lot higher cost.
Even public events right at the end of 2020 now face cancellation. The Royal British Legion today told 5 News that they're now considering how this year's Poppy Day might work and that they're looking at alternatives. COVID-19 is now casting a shadow well into next year. Julian Drucker, 5 News.